All right. Welcome back to What's Enabling Me. What's good? I got a lot of shit. It's been some days. This episode goes out to Yatende Price, sister Venus and Serena Williams, who was slain during a gang shootout in Compton, September 14th, 2003. Here LeBron was drafted. I say that to say this. People been hating on Serena Williams. Why can't she do whatever the fuck she wants to do? Serena Williams dancing at the fucking Super Bowl has everyone pissed. Like, yo, how can you do this? Your sister got killed in a gang shootout 22 years ago, 21 years ago. Why, like, can't she do whatever she wants to do? She looked beautiful, eh? I don't know if you've seen. She's one of the best female athletes ever. She is who should be doing the Pros versus Joes female version, whatever you want to call that, but not something gay. That's a buy idea for women. And if someone ever funds it, they're not called something gay. I feel like she can do whatever she wants to do. I feel like that, this is I don't even know. The pun's not intended. That I believe that song is a unity thing, even though it's called Not Like Us. I watched it bring the West Coast together. Crips, Bloods, like Kendrick had people from all hoods dancing on stage in last summer. He had people from all walks of life. Now, he had people from Toronto hating. It's because they're Drake dick riders. It's got to be wild, like sucking Drake off, because he got his ass fucking embarrassed. Drake, like Pusha T, like when he did that, I was laughing when he exposed Adonis, that he was hiding Adonis, that Drake was hiding Adonis. That was fucking funny. Showing Drake's a bad dad, that was funny. Drake's a fucking Afro Jew who's a pop artist who pretends that he's fucking hard or pretends that he's tough. He's fucking Jimmy from Degrassi. Jimmy in the wheelchair. And he's just a pop artist like Taylor Swift. I was happy to see the Chiefs lose. But yeah, seriously, Serena Williams dancing at the Super Bowl, I thought it was badass. I actually seen it and I'm like, yo, is that Serena Williams? Like, no way. That Super Bowl, I also seen people hated the Super Bowl, like halftime. I seen worst halftime show ever. I remember when Black Eyed Peas were out there and they fucking sucked. They shouldn't have sucked, because they had like a lot of popular famous songs that the whole crowd could have sang to, but they performed like shit. I remember I seen, like, when I was a kid, that called? Much Music. Remember I seen MTV Awards or something way back. I seen Avril Lavigne sing, and that was one of the worst live performers I've ever seen sing. You really got to see what the studio does for a person. Now, people hated Kendrick Lamar's halftime show. Those people that hated Kendrick Lamar's halftime show are probably casual rap fans. They're not even rap fans. They're casual hip hop fans. They think they're a fan, but they just like mainstream nursery rhyme lyrics. That's the issue, is that Kendrick is lyrical, and lyrical's never been popular. It's never been popular. That was my gripe, like with the radio stations and shit. Once it for me, it was when Lil Wayne did Let It Rock with Kid Rock in 2009, maybe, or something. Probably 2009, and I lost interest in mainstream music at all. Like, it was just went downhill. It was like Young Thug and just people that mumbled, and I couldn't fucking understand them. And I listened to rap when nobody listened to rap, like where I grew up. Because I like lyrics, rhyming schemes, metaphors. Like, I like the double entendres. I like that. I like to hear a message, and I know that's not popular. Catchy shit that makes you do this. I remember Snoop used to have GGN News, something like that. He used to have his own little show, and I remember him saying that on there. That's all you gotta do. You just gotta get the shoulders going, then you have a hit song. And it can be some nursery rhyme garbage, and that's the majority of mainstream music. I have no interest in it. What I said at the beginning of this was from the end of Dreams from The Game on his documentary album. That's the type of shit I want to listen to. I want to listen to something with a meaning. Like, The Game has a song called Like Father, Like Son. Or Joel Santana has a song called Daddy. Like, those songs that got meaning, that shit that makes you feel. Alicia Keys shit back in the day. Like, I like that shit. That's why Tupac's my favorite fucking ever. The wide range of stories and messages that I could hear, and just fucking dope. You got a Dear Mama, but then you got Troublesome 96, or yeah, Hit 'Em Up. That's what Not Like Us is. Man, that's why it was sad to see how many people hated on Serena, hated on Kendrick, halftime show. And I'm like, it's because you guys don't listen to lyrics. You want to hear basic shit. That's why the only thing that was popular was A Minor and Pedophile, which fucking put a smile on my face. Don't fucking get me wrong. But Whacked Out Murals, you listen to this and I get it. That's why Tech Nine always the boss. Tech Nine did it independent. Tech Nine, he got on the radio a tiny bit, but Tech Nine became successful, independent, dope rhyming schemes. When you can just switch it up in mid song. Crooked Eye is probably my favorite rapper ever. King Crooked. He got signed to Death Row. He is a freestyle on the Wake Up Show back in the day, I'm pretty sure. Just incredible. But lyrics. Hip Hop Weeklies from Crooked were the best. I want lyrics, and that's why people didn't appreciate that halftime show, which is a shame. This fucking guy covered so much distance, okay? He was dancing, but then in covering so much distance. Um, his endurance had to be good. Like, if you watch it back, I didn't even watch it back because I don't need to. Maybe I will, but I watched it and I appreciated what was going on. And I just feel like I don't that I don't think people did, and it's a shame because it was impressive. And he edited out like I don't know how long that thing was. Maybe it's 10 minutes. I don't really know how long it was, but if in 10 minutes he fucking spit so many bars, he edited out because it it had to be censored, right? In real time, this guy's moving everywhere, editing himself in real time. It should be appreciated more. And there was cool fucking things in there, like a PlayStation controller, because it's not a game. You know what I mean? The game's over. I liked it because I can appreciate the art, and I'm not just looking to do this. I can appreciate art. I want to think. I want to learn. You know what I mean? I like thinking, and a lot of people don't. They just want to be told. Fuck, I don't even know. I know one thing, but I got a lot of things. A lot of things have been going on because I haven't done this since maybe Saturday. And I think I just did UFC. No, I didn't even cover UFC. Maybe I did this on last Friday. Way too long. Can rip with a bunch of episodes over the next days. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, 1 minute. I was frustrated with the it really niggled me. That people just couldn't appreciate how hard it would be to sing like that. Not even sing, just bar after bar after bar. And I'm just not amused. I'm gonna ask this guy tomorrow. I'm gonna see this guy. He's from Ghana, and I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna show him a pride flag and ask him what he thinks. What does he think of it? He's been in Canada from Ghana since maybe last September or something. And I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna show him a pride flag and ask him what he thinks of it. What's it like over there in your country? How did they? I don't even know what the word is. Is this being raised in your flagpoles? I gotta know. I spoke to this nursing student from England. I can't think of where in England. I think it's Birmingham, though. Pretty sure Birmingham. And they said they don't have as much snow as us. They don't get a lot of snow. And then they knew Canada. Okay, this is a nursing student, 27 years old. And when I said, I live kind of close to Ottawa, and they said, what's that? And it fuck did it make me laugh. And I was like, shit. I don't know if it's because I followed a lot of sports or like I followed soccer, like FIFA, so I know a lot of cities in a lot of countries, and I know a lot of countries. But I'm always curious, what are other cultures, what are other countries learning about us? I've spoke to tons of Americans, so I know they don't even know a ton about us. I know so much about America. I lived right at the border, though. But I love their culture. I love athletics. In Canada, just didn't appreciate athletics growing up my whole life. They didn't fund anything. athletics is appreciated in these other countries. Like, there's this guy, Naim Sulimangalu. He was this little Turkish weightlifter in '88, won the gold medal, was the best pound for pound Olympic weightlifter ever. And when he went back home, he won a gold medal. He went back home, and he was treated like a king. They give him like a retirement. Like they set him up with a house and everything, and you get a retirement pension. Like you're treated like a king, and like that pretty crazy. I get that Turkey doesn't win a lot of medals, but I remember realizing like how much different it is in other countries, how much they appreciate athletics. And we don't here in Canada, or minimal compared to. It's a lot more now, but nothing compared to the United States. I always thought like if you get a D3 scholarship out of Canada, it's better than any university or college we have here. I don't want to sit on my thoughts on Israel Gaza. I'll save that. I'm sure I got other things I've been throwing in my notes. I've been hearing crazy stuff like, I guess like people hate Elon Musk and Donald Trump. I get it. But there's a lot of people, from what I see, that it sounds to me like they wish that they were dead. That's what it sounds like to me. Um, I'm curious, maybe if it was Bill Gates doing this, would people be this angry? If Bill Gates was going in to all the departments of government and auditing them and telling the taxpayers where their taxpayers' money is going, what it's funding, I'm wondering if Bill Gates told people that in the United States, would they be mad? Is it just Elon Musk that they don't like? Or they don't want anybody going into the different government departments that they pay money to and finding out what it's funding? It just, I'm really confused. Nobody will give me an answer. He just has no right to do it. That's what all I hear is Elon Musk has no right to tell people where their tax money goes. That's all I hear. I like that thought I just had in my head. That's probably going to be the title. Elon Musk has no right to tell you where your tax money goes. That's too long of a title. But that's what it seems like to me. Why else are people mad at him? I haven't been able to figure it out. We don't like you because you got Donald Trump elected. Because you gave people a platform to talk. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out why people are mad. Because he helped people. He helped Donald Trump get elected. People don't like Donald Trump. People were mad. My mom was mad. Elon Musk is giving people money to vote for Donald Trump. Yeah, because some fucking news clip told you fucking something stupid like that, gave you zero fucking context at what he was actually doing. And if you registered to vote in the state of Pennsylvania, your name was put into a draw to win $1 million. And every day, I want to say for 20 days, maybe like 21 days, it was like something like that. There was that many days to the election, and so Elon Musk spent 20 something $1 million, like giving 20, when say, I don't know if it was, I want to say maybe it was 21 or 23, something like that, but I'll say 20. So he gave 20 people $1 million that registered to vote for the first time. Democrat, Libertarian, Republican, Green Party, Elizabeth Warren, you're never going to get elected ever again now that you've been exposed as a demon. One of those evil demons. Those old geriatric politicians that have been in there forever. It's all unraveling now. I like it. I hope, my hope is that Pierre Polyev gets elected and he hires Kevin O'Leary to audit our government. It will send people in a tailspin. They'll lose their minds. Here, I'll get to watch this online, just like the Americans are doing. The Americans are just losing their shit. Not the majority though, because Donald Trump's approval rating is still favorable. But the people that are mad are hilarious. He has no right. People don't want to find out where their tax money's going. That's crazy to me. I've been saying I don't want it to fucking go to any wars. I don't want one fucking penny going to fund wars in any other country. And I know that I don't bank with them, but there's our banks in Canada. What they invest in is arms for Israel, and I'm not a fan of that. If you're a fan of that, you're fucking stupid. And comment if you fucking think that's a fucking good idea, so I can laugh at you. Ooh. I feel like I might have said it on an episode with my brother. Just mentioned that it's funny. It was funny last year when Candace Owens would call Emmanuel Macron's wife a man. It was funny. It was as funny as Michelle Obama being called Big Mike. That's hilarious. That's why I think that Michelle Obama didn't run for president, because I think she knows and her daughters know online how popular that is. That people think Michelle Obama could be a guy, so people call her Big Mike. Donald Trump knows that people call her Big Mike. So that's why I think she didn't run. So Candace Owens, I thought it was funny when she was saying that shit. Whatever. Because she was so serious about it, and she told Pierce Morgan she bet her career on it. I'm like, damn, that's a fucking bold statement. And then when Candace Owens came out with becoming Brigitte, I knew we were in for something good, because I watched her go ham on Kamala, and I believe her. Kamala looks a lot like my dad, who's half Indian, and that's what Kamala looks like. Kamala and my dad look a lot alike. Pretty funny. And I don't believe Kamala's black from everything that I've seen. I've never been able to find proof that her dad is black. I believe he's Indian. That's why he's a Hindu. Her mom's fully Indian. That Jamaican roots, the indentured servitude, that's what my great-grandparents did from India to Trinidad and Tobago. And I believe that Indian indentured, and they also went to Jamaica. And I think that's why. I think Kamala's help there were black women that were nannies probably, but Brigitte Macron, there's a lot. It's pretty complex, but it looks like it's unfolding as Candace Owens is unfolding this to me. That Brigitte Macron is in fact not the person we think she is. That political correctness. It seems like, which this sounds outrageous, but I don't believe that Candace Owens would go this hard without good evidence. And she's unfolding it. And I hope, and I don't think, I think they're caught. They're not even going to sue. They can threaten to sue Candace. I think Candace got him. It's pretty complex. I highly suggest, though, watching Becoming Brigitte by Candace Owens, because we're about to find out that Emmanuel Macron is married to a transgender woman who groomed him at 15 years old, and she was 39 and transitioned possibly pretty young. Europe's different. They've been doing shit for a long time. They were transitioning people maybe before World War II, I think, in Germany. Pretty sure they were trying some transgender surgery stuff out. 30s, 40s, late 30s, 40s? I think so. I had a thought in there of something else. Candace Owens, Queen, just fucking awesome. She's always making me laugh. Everything's fake and gay. She's destroying Ryan Reynolds. Hearing Martha Stewart say that Ryan Reynolds pretends to be funny, that's not really who he is. He acts funny, like when he's an actor, he acts funny, but he's really a serious guy. That's what Martha Stewart said. She said she lived next to him. And he's not the funny guy that he portrays. And it seems like he was a jealous husband that tried to ruin Justin Baldoni's life, basically. Ruin his career, which, like, you know what I mean? He worked hard for that. Like, is his life. And he's just the biggest pussy. This Justin Baldoni guy, he's just the biggest pussy. But Blake Lively, like, tried to Me Too him. And that ain't right. That ain't right. He's a man. But he is a feminist, which is weird. It's weird to be a heterosexual feminist. I get women's rights and all that shit, like, but I don't even know. I don't even know how to explain that. It's just weird. I got a fucking billion notes. I got funny ones. Ugh, I just have a lot of what's going on in the Middle East. I'm thinking, because there's just a billion topics I got in my phone. Ugh. I've been hearing they're trying some crazy shit. The most recent one I heard was under Fauci's NIAID. This is what I heard, word on the street. Not even word on the street. This was a hearing under oath by Mr. Goodman. And he said that they were taking fetuses from abortions that hospitals attached to hospitals attached to university, they were taking these fetuses from abortions and putting them in animals. I'm like, what? What are they doing? I can't wait for RFK Jr. He needs to set up a website specifically for all the experiments that were going on under Fauci. Because the gnat fly ones with the beagles, holy fuck, man, that one's fucked. I'm hearing about, and I'm pretty sure this was in this same hearing. This one was, they were taking, I don't know, where's PETA? That's gotta be it. Where's PETA? No. You know what it's gonna be? PETA v. Fauci. Because this guy, for some reason, has no problem experimenting on animals. But like, and these are wild things. They're amputating monkeys, mice, and another thing. I can't think of what it is. They're amputating them and putting them on other, like, amputating an arm and putting it on a leg. What the fuck is that? They're doing wild shit. I heard word on the streets that Tel Aviv is the gayest country. And next episode, I'll give you the statistics on it. Want to hear something funny? I saw a thing that said make girls flag football a varsity sport in all 50 states. Is that really a big concern? Transgender studies on animals. That's been going on under the United States government. Wild shit. I need chapstick. Give me a sec. Pretty fucking wild. Why are they doing all these experiments on animals? Where's PETA? We need PETA. I seen Bill Gates. This guy's a real fucking piece of shit. You know? He's one of these fucking evil motherfuckers trying to run the world. I remember going off about him. I can't stand him. Oh, I would love for the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and the Clinton Foundation and both of them all of their little health initiative, and they're all stupid, all these little subsidiaries. I want to know, I want, those should get audited. I would love to know what they've been up to since their inception. What kind of things have they been doing in countries? Haiti was a fucking disaster. And it has Clintons all over it. While Bill Gates is all around the world wanting to give people shots. His dad would be so proud. Ugh. Fucking disturbing. How about this one? Dr. Doobie was feeding cats and dogs. Wild experiments going on. Wild experiments. It would be like giving chicken, I guess. It's so fucked up. Imagine your tax money going to that. And then getting mad when someone tells you it. So fucked up. From the river to the sea, it's been the dream of the Zionist party. They want it all. They're not gonna get it all, maybe. It's gonna be interesting. Donald Trump is, he's said it enough now. If people can fucking listen. You know what? People are listening. They're finally listening. He had to blatantly say it, eh? You couldn't read it everywhere, but Trump had to blatantly say all the people from Gaza. He had the King of Jordan there. Watch any interviews with this guy, and they're hilarious because of how nonchalant he is about getting the people of Palestine out of there. And it's gonna be a resort. I'm gonna figure out who's getting all the building contracts. I can't wait to see. The people are gonna be meeting in Riyadh, and are the Saudi what? I don't think the Saudi Arabians like. What is Trump promising? What is Eric Kushner promising? That's the thing. The Trump ties with Israel and Saudi Arabia are insane. They're insane. Eric Kushner is the merging point. Eric Kushner and Mohammed bin Salman. That is the merging of Israel and Saudi Arabia. The majority of those hijackers on 9/11 are from Saudi Arabia. And the dancing Israelis, that were Mossad agents recording, waiting and already recording the Urban Moving Company. It seems like the Saudis and the Israelis have been in cahoots for a long time. Weird. My wonder is what's Hamas gonna do? Like the leaders, the Hamas militants are about to get murdered. They're about to get all fucked up. But what are the rich motherfuckers that hang out in Qatar gonna do? No more, they're not gonna be able to steal any more humanitarian aid or anything like that anymore. So I don't know who they think they're gonna rule over anymore. All those militants gone. It's gonna be real interesting this weekend what comes. Is Israel and the United States about to go boots on the ground in Gaza? Blown up ordinances, and anybody who tries to fuck with them, they'll probably just send drones in there. It's not looking good. Jeez, this is gonna this can break Trump bad. He's got this fucking plan he's talking about. If a bunch of people get murdered, like Americans or Israelis, because that's all our media cares about, it's gonna be a fucking disaster. Trump's presidency could die in morale favorability if this doesn't go off like he thinks it's gonna go off. He thinks he's gonna be building fucking skyscrapers. This guy thinks he's gonna be building all these big buildings. This fucking resort. It's insane the way he talks about Gaza. To say we're just taking the fucking land, leveling it. We're gonna build beautiful things. It's gonna be beautiful. And they're gonna love wherever they're going. Boy, do I think it's gonna turn out bad. But I don't have a remedy. They can't fucking stay there and have a two-state solution. They will be dead. It just takes longer. I don't really know what's gonna happen there. Again, not a fan of what's gonna happen. I'm sure I got some good pictures I've saved. I see people's comments and stuff, and it just fucking can really make you laugh. I got a great one. Okay? This guy. L Morningstar. He calls himself Brown Buff Bunny. He comments on this guy's post, okay? This is insane. His account is private. Now, maybe it was open before, and he must have gotten annihilated in the comments. This sounds insane. This is this guy's post. Not me saying this. Let me hit this before I read this. This is a real comment from a real person. Go look him up. It's not a fake account. This person comments, and I am not natural. The reality is, white people don't have the genetics. I have never even had to take creatine, and I have excellent size. Genetics are with the chosen, and the chosen was never about religion. It was always about skin color. Black people are faster, stronger, more durable, and we even process information faster. Okay? I'm listening to this guy. I'm reading at first, and I'm like, I can see your point, okay? Until we got to, we process information faster, and I'm like, what? Since when? I don't recall. Okay, this post is on Mark Lowbliner's account. If you want to go check it out, it's hilarious. Like, you can check out the comments in there to this guy's post, and they're pretty funny. I'm not getting involved in it because I don't like writing. I'm doing this. I stopped using Instagram because I can't write enough in those captions. People don't fucking read them anyways. But I like to read, and I got more to say than a fucking caption. So this guy, this gets fucking hilarious. This guy says, Black people even process information faster. Our brains literally developed faster. That is a scientific fact. We are better. We are greater. Technology, our skin does not burn easily in the sun. It uses the sunlight better. That is greater tech. You are, as a white man, old tech. Low tech dated. That is why white people spend all their energy trying to convince black people we're not great, we're gods, you are peasants. And you know, as he ends that, the ending portion sounds like another group of people. Exactly. I've heard about the chosen people. I've heard them say that they're the chosen people. I've read that they're the chosen people. But this guy, and then I'm like, damn, is this guy a black Israelite? I'm wondering, is this guy a black Israelite, but he's got a private account? Oh, fuck. L Morningstar. Bio says, don't approach the world with people are bad and everything sucks. To remove hope is to forget you are the engine for change or the lack of. This guy's got a whole bunch of philosophy going on in his head. Wild. Ooh, I'm hearing a Dr. Fauci go to jail because the state can go after Fauci. Fauci's pardon is a federal pardon, but the states can go after him. Anthony Fauci, from what I see, knew that they were funding the COVID virus. The COVID virus, they manipulated the virus and created that in Wuhan. And Anthony Fauci lied and said it came from a fucking wet market. I'm pretty sure 2 US government agencies funded the research in Wuhan that ended up getting, I think, not on purpose. I don't think that they released COVID-19 on purpose from the Wuhan lab. I think it accidentally got out. I think the guy's name, and I'm not sure, is Ben Wu. I think that's his name. I should Google that and make sure. Ben Wu, COVID. Ben Hu, eh? Oh, I'm sure it was. I think Ben is patient. Ben Wu. I think Ben Wu is patient 0 from everything that I've gone over, and I've gone over hours and hours and hours. I've gone over days and days and weeks. The amount of hours I've researched all the COVID stuff, because these guys are fucking liars. Liars. From everything I heard, the anthrax virus back in the day, what came from the military. I know I got something in my notes for sure about things I heard recently. They're gonna find Lyme. I hope RFK Jr. can find that Lyme disease was created near Long Island. Come on. Enough water. I'm pretty sure. That's enough. I'm pretty sure Lyme came from, I can't think of the place, near Long Island. I know that they were researching fleas and ticks. They're trying to weaponize fleas and ticks back in the day, so that they could fuck places up before they invaded. They've been weaponizing things for a long time. Biowarfare. A lot of dirty things have been going on. I know I gotta have a note about these fleas, because I meant to look up more about it so I can get everyone's names. Jesus fucking Christ, what's going on around here? I'm gonna have to thoroughly look. I wasn't really 100% ready to do this. I don't think I got anything else here. Conducting studies feeding cats, dead cats. Mr. Burleson, former USDA employee Dr. Doobie, conducted experiments on cats and dogs where he fed them dead cats and dog meat from China. Hmm. Oxford scientists achieve teleportation using quantum supercomputer. Huh. Sounds like I'm pretty sure MH370 disappeared. Then Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant confirms Israel activated Hannibal directive to kill its own citizens and soldiers on October 7th, which it blamed Hamas for. Israel used attack helicopters, drones, and tanks to fire on its own citizens that day. If anybody would like to respond to that report. I saw LL Cool J, who was probably one of the first people I thought was cool when I was a kid. One pant leg up. And he posted two things that he didn't put he wouldn't let you comment on. No comment is available because he knows that it will get destroyed. And it's about Pfizer has an early detection thing. He's partnering with Pfizer and the American Cancer Society. And I want them to find the cure for cancer. But guess what? They probably already got it a long time ago. And it would, how would do you know how much money the American, all the people along the chain get paid? There's so much money in cancer to be made in the United States. Why would they cure that and stop that? That's just why, that's the same reason stem cells are only allowed limited use in Canada and the United States, because if they healed us, they wouldn't have patients for the rest of their lives. They need to keep patients for the rest of their lives. Can't be curing people, healing people. Missouri Attorney General Andrew Bailey says that if China does not pay $25 billion for the damage caused by COVID-19 to Americans, the United States will begin seizing their farmland within the country. I like it. This guy's a badass. Props to that guy for fucking standing up. Because China but Anthony Fauci. I hope you go to jail. I don't want to read that because I haven't looked that up. This story right here. Oh, this guy. Oh, man. Jagmeet Singh, man. I hate this guy. Nobody believes a word this guy fucking says. He talks so confidently. He's a liar. He's a pussy. Jagmeet Singh says Canada should consider offering refugee status to transgender Americans. That's our biggest priority. That's this guy's priority. Is this what this guy's gonna run on? Fucking dummy. do another one of these tomorrow. I wasn't really prepared. Trump in Gaza, though, you gotta listen to this guy. It's incredible how nonchalant and confident this guy's saying that he's taking Gaza. He's gonna build fucking this beautiful place. Go look at Tel Aviv. Go look at it, like on the internet. It's a fucking normal city. You wouldn't know it's in the Middle East. Middle East, you think fucking sand. That's because we give bad fucking education here. Our education system sucks. I didn't learn put zero effort. It was boring. I'm not a fan. They don't make school interesting, right? They're just trying to make you good factory workers. They're just trying to make you a good worker. They are not trying to get the most out of you. You're all supposed to be the same. And everyone's not the same, so everyone can't learn the same, but that was the approach. Everyone learns the same. Weird. This Ian Bremmer guy, though, been looking into him because he was pretty interesting. Not a fan because he's a globalist, and I don't like that. Globalist policies and views destroy our country. But I haven't listened to him because we gotta listen to all sides. And he's intelligent, regardless. And people don't respect Canada anymore. We produce like 1.2, 1.3 of the goods in all of the world. China has taken over in the past couple years. China produces like 30% of the world's fucking goods. They're on top. China doesn't have the restrictions we have here. China is producing nuclear power plants so that they have unbelievable energy, because for the AI, the quantum supercomputers and all, like, the amount of energy is going to be astronomical. We can't even like understand it, like, unless you are in the physics world, probably. Nuclear power is the only way that we know. That I know. Who knows what those secrecy acts have? Who knows? We'll never get them. You can just wonder. The cure for cancer and the patent for something that can make unlimited power. Something that just powers itself and you can draw power from it. There's something, probably. Elon Musk, audit the Pentagon, audit the whole military budget. The $3 trillion that was missing from the Pentagon before 9/11. Can you track that somehow? That'd be awesome. JFK. I heard that guy. I heard they found a ton of fucking documents. If Lee Harvey Oswald is the only person that's involved, why is there 2,000 more documents about it that haven't been released? Hotel Oswald Kennedy. The Dearly Plaza in Dallas. Who owned the Dearly Plaza in 1963? the Caraway Bird Corporation. Probably bought by Colonel D. Harold Bird. Colonel D. Harold Bird. That's who we need to look into. Was a noted Texan producer of petroleum and a co-founder of the Civil Air Patrol. Bird's cousin was polar explorer Richard E. Byrd. And we go to Richard E. Byrd. Was a naval officer and pioneering aviator, polar explorer, and organizer of polar logistics. Death. Died in his sleep. This guy claimed, okay, that he reached the North and the South Poles by air in the airplane. This guy's an interesting person. This guy's an Antarctica guy. Richard E. Byrd in Antarctica. JFK. He spoke at a Zionist convention before, I'm pretty sure. Okay. JFK. And when are we going to get this? When are we going to figure it out? That one, the JFK one, is more undetermined than the RFK. That's probably the mob. Maybe even solely mob. JFK one's a lot of confusing things. Pull that baby off. Even though the RFK one is real interesting now I think about it. Palestinian man goes and does that. Weird. The Manchurian Candidate. The psychological torture they were doing to people. I don't know.
I have a hard time believing that the Manchurian candidate thing, that you can really make a Thomas Crooks. I don't know. Can you really make a Sarnath? Can you really make Can you really make an Adam Lanza? Can you really make this guy's on the tip of my tongue and I can't think of it. I don't got it. I'm pretty tired. But there's a lot of people that were really smart and did some heinous shit. Brian Koberger. I'm pretty interested in the Brian Koberger one, and I'll be covering it as the trial goes on. That'll be an interesting one for me. It doesn't make sense.
Deuces.